It had been attacked, and the Dragon Ball was taken to Gloucester, the town that they're now in. They had entered the town, seeing slaves being released from shackles by mind flayers, destitute citizens, and a hard-up city. Seeing the castle in the middle, that's where they made their way to. Upon entering the demon-guarded door, they encountered Alan Burns, the wizard that was ruling the city. He'd used a spell called Magic Jar to transfer his soul to a giant mech suit, and explained that he was having mithril mined to build a suit that could help him live forever. This guy's used the power of friendship to eventually coerce the haggard 96-year-old man from his room and convince him to tell them that the elves had retreated to the Feywild with the Dragon Ball. With a sealed writ of permission, the portal to this realm is now for them to use. You all stand before the portal with two beholders, a host of 24 dark elves, and a pair of mind flayers. Beyond the portal, all you guys can see is the scintillating green of the fields beyond. The magic items that you guys get.
Okay.
Who first? Let us go with Michael, you first.
All right, do I choose?
I did not have time to prepare an assortment of stuff, but I do have stuff.
All right, as I'm looking at a box and there's many different things in front of me. What am I looking at?
A longsword. Whoa. You guys hear the commercial? Are you done yet? Okay, because the phone just cut out on me. It's okay.
We're still here.
Oh, okay. Because it sounded like somebody dropped.
Is it?
Okay. In front of you, Michael, you see a long sword. You pick it up, and you feel the presence of its mind linking with yours. Yeah, and that's what you know about it immediately. Let's see. There is full plate armor +2.
Okay, I'll
if
take
you
that.
choose, or a studded leather armor that allows you to hide.
Nah, full plate. I get bonuses.
Okay. Okay, so your armor class goes up to 21 or something like that. 20,
Something
21,
ridiculous.
22. Yeah, I know it's over 20.
Love you too.
Okay. One sec.
Okay. Drink. Drink. Drink.
Oh, no, we can hear you fine. Okay. Anyway, let us. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not muted. All right. Forgot what I'm looking for. That and that. And I left the binder in the garage. Yeah, son of a bitch. And this is what it's like to play with real life, with real lives in the background. All right. Plate mail +2. Yeah, yeah. It is called the Sword of Arthrax. He says, as you feel the mind flare mentally telepath to you as you take it. To the sword of it with a mind of its own. Treat it good, and it will bestow great powers upon you.
Okay, thank you.
And let's see, the armor is just armor. You, what's your name? Oh, son of a bitch, Sarah. They
So
hand.
that was two items. I'm missing one.
uh, the other one is the full plate mail +2.
Okay, so I got the sword and the plate mail. What was the third?
The third was what the fuck was it? I did.
Can I take my
uh,
sling into this realm? Because it's a sling. It's like
yeah, yeah.
okay.
It's just a sling. The only thing that is not is the energy weapons that don't work there, or that will not pass through the portal. Energy weapons, energy armor.
Any crossbows or anything like that there?
Uh, no, but there's a regular bow,
Nah, F that.
and they give you the this harmonica that has glowing lights blinking across it. Little LEDs just back and forth as you play it. The harmonica blinks.
It won't go through.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. No, but that's what he gives you anyway. He gives it to you. Don't worry, the electronics don't need to function for it. It was just a toy that my kid put together.
You asked for it.
uh, it is basically enthrall. Let's see. You also receive two bracers, or a set of a pair of bracers. Uh, bracers of protection. How does it work in this edition? It's pluses, right? +1, +2, +3. Bracers of defense. Uh, shit. Sure, why the hell not?
Cloak.
Yeah. Uh, there is a ring of quickness. Uh, just ring of quick. I don't know. Let me write it down what it does as well while I'm saying it. Okay. No worries. And then crossbow. No, there's the regular bow, which you can use, right? Sarah? Yeah, if you wanted, you can have the bow. Um, short bow, but it has more magical runes written across it. You can ask the mind player about it, and he says, this bow needs no ammo. It fires as the arrows fire from it, they become bolts of lightning.
Sick.
It's basically add a d6 of damage to a regular d8 for the bow. So add 1d6 of lightning damage and no ammo needed. Let's see. And shoes, a pair of shoes. Little common leather lace-up shoes. Says to you, if you'd like, these will allow you to pass without trace 3 times a day. And what else? I'm sorry. There was one other thing that I had in my head. Oh, advantage on stealth checks. All right. Ring of Quickness is advantage to initiative. And that's okay. Shoes, right? Shoes. So I know what those are. Okay, so the bow, the shoes, and the ring. Oh, an advantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay, cool. Know what? Yeah, I did, and I lost that piece of paper. Oh yeah, no, I lost that piece of paper. Okay. Sweet. And plus 10 feet of movement. There we go. Let's take out one at a time. Okay. As mind flayers have taken the sealed wax scroll from you, from good old Edwards or whatever the fuck his name was. They all look at you and gaze at you and basically bow, waiting for you to pass through the portal. As you see the shimmering green on the other side.
I go walking through first. See you
The
on the other side.
beholders all turn and look at you as you go walking across, and of course. They basically, you feel a little twinge of pain in the back of your head as one of them gives you a dirty look with his all white eyes. And yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay. Immediately, clear grass, clear blue skies, a gentle temperate breeze. It's a perfect maybe 82 degrees outside with a light breeze. The sun is shining. You see rows of fields of marigolds all throughout, sprinkled with little daisies, going maybe knee height, waist height, growing pretty well for as small as those plants usually are. Floating across it, you see the occasional you see a few butterflies just jumping back and forth. A forest of trees straight ahead, and a clear road to your right, or back into the portal behind you.
Yep. It's pretty amazing. Man, I can breathe better too. Doesn't look right. It looks fake.
You go and reach down and slough for the grass, and yeah, it seems pretty damn real, but eh.
Check the the Dragon Ball Scouter doesn't work here, huh?
You check it and do.
Yeah. Yeah. Any smoke in the air?
There's
Anything looks like a town?
everybody. First roll of the night. Take a drink. Perception, everyone. Both of you. Fuck yeah.
15.
Plus stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Already. First roll of the night. Um, let's see. Plus stuff perception is 22 for you, and no, sorry, 17. It's a plus 2. You see that the road eventually goes around and curves into the forest directly ahead of you. It is a dusty, packed down. Oh wait, no, the road is light green moss along this perfectly moist brown soil with little pebbles, almost perfect even footstep distance apart.
Man, it feels like I'm reading a book from Disneyland or something.
Damn that Disney Corporation. I mean,
Dude, there'd be like the Taco Bell from what is it, Demolition Man.
right? Yeah, that's
Like,
why I thought it funny every once in a while to say the fucking McDonald's Corporation or whatever. Anyway, you got.
I don't know. This is really strange. This doesn't look
They
right.
said
There's
it's called the Feywild.
definitely the wild. I've heard of places like this in Alaska, but not this beautiful.
A little, even a little nicer than where you grew up in. It was really nice when the demons came, but not this nice.
I guess we just follow the road going into the trees.
And you take off walking, hip hop. Even the air smells sweet. The butterflies once flies up to you and lands on your finger there, Sarah. It looks at you and flutters away.
Your hand's over the top of it and then just flies away when you're too late.
And it flutters away as you continue walking, and it starts getting a little shadowier. Not as you go into the forest, but just before you get to it.
Is there any kind of like plants or anything that we recognize, like
Um, the
blueberries or
Yeah, actually, there's
blackberries, that kind of thing?
blackberries. There's blackberries and strawberries growing all along the side of the path.
Look at this, Sarah. Start picking them and eating them and hand them over to her. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some.
you you said you do or you don't?
I do.
As you pop a blackberry, damn, that was pretty. That was one of the sweetest. That is the sweetest blackberry you've ever tasted in your life.
That was freaking awesome. Grab like five more.
It just seemed to keep getting better and better with every bite.
Nom, 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 nom.
And
Oh,
you eat
where
until you're full and stuffed and sated.
I walk away.
You, Michael, see a flicker in the air directly in front of you, a little flash of light, almost like a coin twisting in the sky as if it was being hit by sunlight. Kind of a quick fling, and it disappears.
Did
You,
you see that, Sarah?
Sarah, you hear little giggles.
Keep walking and like doing a circle, looking around.
Okay, you're kind of watching around cautiously as you see flicker from tree to tree, these little flashes of light, both of you begin seeing them. And you go walking closer to the forest and you see that they all stop and you begin hearing, oh, no, not in there. Just go. I can't, not in there. You shouldn't go there. Tat, tat, tat. Everything goes silent.
I agree. Do you think we should go in there? I know. Go in cautiously.
You continue walking in through this now silent and completely dark wall of fairies that was in front of you. Through the forest, cautiously, and the damp, moist, mossy ground beneath you is soft underneath your feet. There's the occasional crumple of the dried leaf, but you go into the forest and the sky starts getting darker. The sunlight that glistened through so beautifully through the leaves begins to fade.
Me too.
Eventually, you go walking for maybe a half mile, a mile into the forest, and you come upon a break in daylight through the trees ahead, not above you, but it's through almost as if there's a pillar of light, maybe a good 100 feet in front of you.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Like my head's looking at the light, but staying on the path.
Well, that's where the path is taking you right towards. You go walking closer, creepily. Everybody make your stealth checks if you choose, or your perception checks, or whatever.
Perception, 18.
+2 is 20. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You all are sitting there and stealthily moving up. Nice. What you get on your stealth, Michael?
18, so +2, 20.
No, that was perception. Roll again
Oh,
for stealth,
I'm
and then
sorry.
add 10 and
11.
11, so 26.
Oh.
So you all are moved quietly up to the clearing. As the clearing opens up, and before you, you see sitting cross-legged, staring eye to eye, two middle-aged men in average in some pretty nice tunic and vest and leather pants, sitting there cross-legged, and they're just staring each other in the eyes.
Are they human?
They seem to be. They have a slight tinge of blue tipped ear, but they're rounded mostly.
Um, Clear my throat.
No movement from them as they continue glaring at each other.
Go walk up
You
to
see
them.
that they're breathing as you go walking up to them,
Flash my
and
hands in front of their eyes. Hello.
one of them almost flinches but doesn't. You see a little twinge in his eye. They continue staring at each other.
Oh shit.
What happens if I cover the one with who flinched a little bit, cover his eyes?
You put your hands over his eyes.
Oh, Michael, it's a staring contest. You're breaking the rules.
Yeah.
You put your hands over his eyes, and he reaches up before you get your hand to in front of his face. He says, "Don't you even do it."
Glad you can talk. You got me scared.
Why are you guys in this staring contest? What the heck's going on?
Don't talk to us.
Guys, if you don't tell me
If
some answers, I'm gonna have to break up this pissing contest.
the other one finally says, "Fine, I'll tell you. It's been going for hundreds of years. I want his seat as Grand High Master of Spades."
So, you're fighting over a staring contest?
The one that flinched initially. "The staring contest is the fight. Now go away."
Wow.
Michael,
And how long you been doing this?
Sorry, you cut out there.
And how long you been doing this?
He said hundreds of years.
Michael, can I please?
Hundreds of your years.
Do it.
Do what?
Which one of you guys wants to win more?
They stare at each other, glaring even harder with an angrier look.
I place just the side of my gun about 2 feet away from their ears in between them.
And you fire a shot?
And then I pull the trigger.
Ooh, you pulled on me.
Where are you aiming? Up, down, into the forest?
Ground.
Okay, straight down. Just a single round?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Constitution saving throw? For concentration?
Yep. 10 or higher is a success.
Oh, damn. Okay. So
that's exactly the reaction I wanted.
you hear, ta! Both of them blink and look at you. And then they look at each other. I didn't blink first. No, you blink first.
Okay,
and they begin getting up.
done here.
And you begin seeing flames and lightning form in their hands.
Okay, Michael, I think we're done here. Let's skedaddle.
You look over your shoulder and the pathway continues on past them.
Past them.
You would have had to have gone right through them either way, but
Yeah, they're fighting
whatever.
each other now and not us. So this is a great. I think they're in a good place for us to leave a foundation in. Like if we come back in 10 years, they'll probably be friends.
Crack
I'm
of
gonna ask
lightning
them, are
as
they
you have
brothers?
to as you have to yell for that.
Are you guys related? Family?
They're glaring and getting ready to, and one a lightning bolt comes from one of their hands at the other one, and then they both simultaneously turn and look at you. This was your guys' fault.
Michael, hey, you guys, don't turn this on us. You guys have your own problems that you need to work out, okay? Don't make me get my instrument out. You ain't seen shit until I pull my instrument out, alright?
Don't blame me.
Everybody roll initiative.
Drink up, boys.
Oh yeah.
Crit.
Seriously.
20. I'm
Nice.
taking a drink right now.
Yeah.
Got a
Fucking
19.
I'm looking for mine. And a 19. Okay. And that was with advantage.
Oh no, it wasn't. I forgot I have advantage on that. That was 19.
Okay. Okay. Michael, you barely go first.
Barely. Wow.
Natural
All right.
19s plus stuff on both of them.
All right. So I only have a long sword, my sling. That's only 2 weapons I have.
As of now, yes.
All right. Let's see. I have no idea what to do because this is all new for me. The only thing I have is a freaking gun weapon.
Right? You can do your regular attacks. You're proficient in martial weapons. Actually, you get 3 attacks still.
Yeah, I can still use my sling and still do dazing shot with a sling.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I would have how many shots with the sling?
3. You would ignore the
Alright.
reload rule because of your gun.
I'm just such a good freaking I'll throw 3 rocks at once, man.
Okay. And
I
this
think that would
is
make sense for my kind of character.
okay. For the first one is a dazing shot, or go ahead and make your 3 attack rolls.
All right, let's see. I don't know what I should do for.
Just roll a 20-sided die for attack roll, and then it's plus 11 to hit.
I'm gonna do bullying shot. You can expend 1 grit point while making an intimidation check to gain advantage on the roll.
Okay. Where was it? Bullying shot. Okay, yeah. So you get to intimidate them with this shot.
Yep. First one's gonna be 13. Not sure about that.
24, that's a hit.
Nice. 16.
Plus 11, 27, that's a hit.
7.
Plus 11 is 18, that is a miss. So go ahead and roll a 2d6 plus stuff and make an intimidation check with advantage.
4 and 4.
Okay. 9 and 9 is 18 points of damage.
Yeah. And then roll another 20 side?
For intimidation, yeah, roll it twice.
Twice. 12. 16.
16 plus 5 is 21. As you fire the shot, what are you doing to intimidate them?
Just shut the hell up and I'm not gonna fight you.
As you fire the 3 shots, 2 of them going into his shoulder, or throw the sling at him. One bounces off of his head, and he's looking up at you like, what the fuck? And another one hits him in the stomach as he doubles over. His friend, seeing an opening, gets to go next unless bonus action or anything. Not yet. I don't think you have.
Okay, doing.
Okay. And then 'tis their turn.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do action surge. Do another attack on the other guy, and do another bullying shot. Same thing on him.
Okay. 3 more attacks.
19. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. That's a 30.
10.
21 is a hit.
14.
Plus 11, 25 is a hit. All 3 hit on this one. So 3d6. You're just picking up stones by swinging the sling around and scooping them up out of the ground and just flinging them out of the ground at him. Thud, thud, thud.
Intimidation is 15 and 16.
Plus 5 is 21 again. Hood! 2 more. All 3 of the ones hit him, one right after the other in the head. They look like they hurt him, but not much. As he sits up, he was about to attack his friend, and he gets hit, and he looks up at you, and they both look at each other, and they disappear, leaving behind a cloud of sparkly mist.
Well, that went about as good as it could have.
The path continues on.
Yes, Michael's muted for some reason.
Oh, okay. I'm not even paying attention.
We're gonna have to take a drink though, because it's dead air.
Ah, already there. Oh. Yeah, okay. Are we still there?
Yeah, he's He's still muted.
Yeah, no, sorry, the wife came in and was talking to me. Sorry, what was the question?
Okay. Oh no. We were. I was saying. So the path continues on.
Okay, so it kind of did damage to him
Yeah.
and made them a little confused.
They disappeared into a purple mist, and
Oh shit!
they look at you both intimidated, turn into a purple mist, and disappear, leaving nothing but the central clearing. What
I
looks
shrug my
like a
shoulders up, look at Sarah. Huh? Interesting. Let's go.
I say we should have just let them kill each other. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been kind of funny.
Just end a 100-year staring contest and leave.
I don't know. I could kind of see him getting hit by freaking 3 rocks all. Huh?
Onward.
Tally ho!
As you go through it, and eventually, after another hour or two of the shadow sky above you, it begins to lighten up, and you're beginning to see sunlight coming through the trees again. The vines, you begin seeing little vines just scattered across the ground underneath the mossy ground. You continue walking on a little further, and you begin seeing that these aren't vines, but tree roots, just winding, occasionally popping up out of the ground as the trees begin getting larger and more lush and more full. The sunlight begins peeking through the leaves, warming your faces.
What time of
The-
night
Usually I'd be
or what time of
suspicious
day is it?
like deep dark forests and all, but this is actually kind of nice.
You eventually begin hearing the trickling of water, and off to the right, you begin seeing the forming of a little creek as you're walking along, little trickling of crystal clear water.
Go test the water and see if it's drinkable.
This is the clearest water you've ever seen in your life.
Wow, that tastes like Aquafina.
As you're sitting there, you slurp at it a little bit and continue on. Eventually, you notice that there's another little creek and a larger, almost like a stream coming down going forward. You begin descending a small hill, and the water begins rushing a little quicker to either your left or your right. You decide to cross the little stream while it's little, so you're not trapped in the middle as these all converge to a roaring that you hear up ahead. The trees begin to clear, and you go walking forward, seeing a huge quarter-mile crater of this beautiful stone, this marble crystal stone, with the water just rolling off of it down into it. Right on the center of the stone of this crater is a large stone pillar with a large tree, a big giant oak. You see birds flying back and forth from that oak to the outside forest, all kinds of wildlife. You see deer off in the distance, and they all kind of begin slowing their movement and just kind of paying attention to you.
It's weird seeing wildlife whose fur isn't matted or who are diseased and ugly.
Seriously. How long has it been since we ate?
Well, you filled up pretty good about 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago on berries.
All right, I'm good then. Sorry, sir.
I got rations. I'll eat when I'm hungry.
thanks, but no thanks. As you continue on and get up to the edge of it, Michael, in the back of your mind, you hear a very feminine, soft voice, almost kind of sultry in nature, say to you, "Did you come to visit me?"
Damn, she sounds fine. Did you hear that, Sarah?
I have mind link with him. Can I hear that?
Ooh, good question.
Make a perception check. Or would it be wisdom? Yeah, perception is wisdom. Okay.
16.
What was that? 16?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you hear it.
Okay, Michael, it's about time we skedaddle.
But she sounds so cute.
You ever watch Lord of the Rings?
Maybe when I was like 10.
Come, play with me. I need you to tuck me in.
Okay, now we need to get out of here. It's like that scene in Monty Python where can't stay out.
Alright, I'm with you. Sarah knocks me out of it.
Yeah, Mike.
You're looking.
Basically, it's on a policy of don't stick your dick in crazy.
You going, so you're not going across the rope bridge between the pillar and the edge that you're at? You're going to walk around it?
Is that the only
Walk
path
around
that
it.
we have?
Walk around it or go past the tree in the middle?
Let's walk around it.
Left or right?
Right.
You go closer and off to the right. You've been walking around it, circling around the tree, and you come up to the waterfall. As you come up to the waterfall, you see a couple of stone outcroppings right at the edge of the waterfall, straddling the waterfall. And sitting on top of the first one is a beautiful red-haired maiden with fair skin and a long, almost like Sleeping Beauty type dress, laying up against a rock, and you see that she's unconscious.
Oh, this is such a trap.
Yeah, it's a super trap. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
D&D.
You turn around and
Welcome to the episode where we ignore every plot thread possible.
So you go off. So you go back around the way you came to the left.
Can't we just get across the river and like ignore her?
There is no bridge or any way across it aside from maybe jumping across those stone outcroppings that she's laying on. They kind of point inward over the river. Otherwise, you'd have to wade through the river, and it's moving decently fast.
I look at Sarah and say, "Shit."
Okay, we'll cross the bridge. Jeez.
Go back
You
around.
can go back the other. Go back around the other way.
Yep.
Okay. You go walking through the forest, back through the forest, rounding the bridge as you kind of hear often as you see Dre come running up to you, a little four-legged dog with almost kind of like a elongated pug face, couple of flappy ears, and he just runs up to you with his tongue hanging out, and he stops right in front of you and sits down and tilts his head.
I look at Sarah.
In front of
Look
you,
down at
Sarah.
the dog.
No, in front of you, Sarah.
What do I see? This dog?
Yeah, just a dog with a almost like a pug-like face, kind of grayish skin that kind of goes to a black on its snout.
Is he trying
And
to
it's
tell us
just,
something?
huh?
Is he trying to tell us something?
No, he just sits down, looks at you, and tilts his head, kind of looking at you questioningly.
And we're like on a bridge, right?
No, I thought Michael said you guys went around the other way.
Oh, never mind. We're good.
Yeah, I was thinking of staying away from the bridge.
Shit. Michael. What do you
Yeah.
want to do? What do you want to do with this dog? I ain't taking care of
As soon as you
this
say that,
dog.
as soon as you say that, you see out of the corner of your, you hear out of the corner of your ear, and you look, and you see a dog that was sitting there sniffing a tree, look up at you, and tilts its head.
Run, Michael.
Are they looking at Sarah or me?
Kind of, it's hard to tell, but it looks mainly at Sarah, but kind of in your general direction, looking back and forth between the two of you.
Michael, I've wasted more ammo on intimidation shot. Oh, he's gone. Welcome back. I wasted more ammo on intimidation shots than I have actually shooting at things. Should I like intimidate these dogs to get the hell out of here?
How about a loud sound?
Yeah, like a gun.
Yep. You do it again into the ground?
I kind of feel bad shooting directly into the ground, but I mean that's like the safest way to do it so that you don't hit anyone.
Basically. The dogs jump back. No, they immediately disappear, both of them.
Yeah, I knew it. This place is all illusion. There's nothing real going on here. I'm telling
As you begin
it's
hearing,
the Matrix, dude.
Can't trust what you see.
as you begin hearing
Now we gotta kill
from,
these disappearing dogs.
I said we run.
That's all I needed to hear, and I book.
Yep.
both of you take off sprinting. Immediately, you hear behind you the pitter-patter of multiple feet. You turn around, look over your shoulder. There's 6 of these dogs directly behind you, chasing you, all of them growling and slobbering down there, chasing you down.
Fucking book it.
I feel bad shooting the dogs, but like, you know, what the hell else am I gonna do?
I can knock him out with the. I run and pick up some stones at the same time and throw freaking some shots at the dogs with the sling.
Okay, everybody roll initiative. Drink again.
I'm actually outside. Andy, can you roll for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
11 plus 9 is 20. Of course, the dogs get better.
Really?
Yeah.
How did they
19
get
plus
better? They had a
or
negative
11
0
plus
running.
11 plus 9 is 20. Yeah, I take it you guys are moving and dashing, using your action to dash.
I was gonna
Jumping
move
over
with it,
fucking
dude.
rocks and trees.
Okay, so you're moving, you're running not quite as quick as Sarah. Sarah, you're dashing or what?
No. I'm gonna move and shoot too.
Okay. Both of you take off running and turn and aim, and as you're about to aim back, you see directly in front of you a dog jumping out of the bushes directly in front of you. You turn back just in time to see its huge maw coming towards your face. Hitting an armor class of 7 plus 3, 10, missing. Hitting armor class of 10. Another dog comes from the side, hitting an armor class of plus 3 is 5, 16, 13 on you, Michael, 17 on you, Michael, 8 on you, Michael, and a crit 20 on you, Michael.
No shit.
One of them crit. Everybody drink.
Well, fuck.
All right. Let me see. Their damage isn't that much. So, doing 7 points of damage to you, Michael, as it latches firmly onto your leg and not letting go. The rest of them are kind of barking and biting at all of you, but missing. Taking it to your turn, Michael.
All right, so I guess I have my freaking sword too. I can just freaking slice that dog that's on my arm, my leg.
Yep. Okay. Make your attack rolls. 3 attacks.
And I have disadvantage because I'm not specialized in sword fighting, right?
Nope.
-2.
Nope. You are proficient in martial weapons as a fighter, so you're good.
Oh, nice.
So you get your plus 10 because it is a +2 sword.
Sick. 3 attacks. Motherfucking die, motherfucker. 14, 17, 2.
Nice. 14, 17. The 2 just barely misses. Because you got a plus 10, that's a 12. Yeah, so you hit the first 2 times. Go ahead and roll a 2d8 and add 6 for each one, a total of 12.
2d8 is 12.
Plus
8 and
12 is 24 points of damage. As you cut down into it and cut down and stab your sword right through its skull and pry it off your leg, you go and take a third swing, but it's already dead, and you just slice a dead body in half.
Still fucking run.
You turn and keep running.
Put the sword behind my
Sarah,
back.
your turn.
How many exactly are there?
There are 7 left.
Because there were a bunch around Michael all attacking him, right?
There were 4 around Michael and 3 around you.
Okay, so the ones... Can I, like, move and group these guys up? Like, all around me? Is that possible to, like, aggro all of them?
You can try.
Okay, I die, I run...
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Your choice. You what?
I try and like do a dive over these stupid dogs and into the pile of the other dogs.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Because I want to cast a spell, but I would like
To go running and flipping right over the head of one of them, and
Acrobatics check says 19.
what'd you roll?
Acrobatics says 19.
Nice. You do a little flip over one of them as it tries to snap at you, just missing you. And you land on the pile right in the center, back to back with Michael.
And then I cast sleep on all the dogs.
How many dice is that?
Well, I'm going to cast it at my highest possible level.
Which is 3?
32 plus 14.
46 hit points.
Yep.
As 2 of them fall asleep immediately, just falling over.
Ooh. Oh well, at least I'm back to back with Michael. Bonus action, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Michael.
Alright.
Nice.
Hey Michael, this is
Taking
it one time, remember? It's not like any time. Don't remember it. It's not like any fucking thing we've ever done before.
Yeah, I always forget it.
The dogs begin to circle you, flanking all of you. Let's see, there are 6 dogs left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And that was it. Okay, so 2 hits. One of them's a crit on you, Ms. Sarah. for 11 points of damage.
Ouch.
And one is a regular hit on you, getting a 22 and just barely hitting you, Michael, for
Damn.
4 points of damage. So you're down from 116 to 105-ish. Okay, yeah, shit. Taking back to Michael's turn, as they all manage to take little bites out of you. And this one grabs hold of your arm, Sarah, and won't let go. Just latched in.
He thinks I'm trapped in his jaws, but what he doesn't know is his jaws are trapped by my arm.
Michael, your turn.
I'm the threat here.
As you're taking off, kind of trying to run, they've kind of encircled you again.
Do 3 attacks on 3 different dogs.
Okay, make your 3 attack rolls.
Seven, 20, 20.
Oh shit! Well,
That's
even
a
the way
double drink.
that's finish your drinks. Shit.
Fuck, that's awesome.
And okay, so 20. Yeah, roll 1d8 and then 2d8.
1d8 is 4.
Uh huh.
2d8 is 11.
22 plus 4 is 26, plus 18 is 42. Oh, wait. You did it on 3 separate ones.
Yep.
So
It was 411 for the last one.
4 and 11. Okay. We'll say 5 and 6. Okay, so 4 is 10 points of damage on one, 16 points of damage on another. And the last one was 18 points of damage on that last one. Okay. As you go cutting through them, you leave huge gaping wounds in their sides. They squeal as you chop into their bodies. They are really hurt, but still up and fighting. Sarah.
Alrighty. Let's do this. The one on my arm. I put my machine pistol to its head and pull the trigger.
1 round, 3-round burst, or unload the clip.
I'll do a 3-round burst.
Okay, make your attack roll.
22.
That is definitely hit.
So I think it's like 12 damage per shot, right?
uh,
Not 12 damage, but it's like the
think
dice
it's-
roll per shot, and then the dice roll for unloaded.
It's 1d6, 3d6, or 10d6.
Got it, 3d6. So, okay.
And it's an attack roll with advantage, because he is on your arm right there.
The 3d6 I rolled a 14. Do I get bonuses to that based on my dexterity or anything?
Yes, your dexterity 1 time.
So, plus 3.
Okay. How much?
14 total plus 3.
Okay. As you blow off one of its ears, and it's bleeding there, and you blinded its right eye. Anything else?
It doesn't let go?
On its turn, maybe. It's still holding on until the end of your turn.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if I have an extra attack from a monk ability yet. Yeah, I'll do Flurry of Blows. I'm in melee range.
Okay, and you just kick him in the stomach a couple of times as he's hanging on. Make your 2 attack rolls? Or 1?
It is 2 unarmed strikes, yes.
Alright.
Man, I really should have drew my stun weapon. Oh well. Unarmed strike it is. Well, the first one's a 9, so I missed that one. But the next one's a 16
That's a hit.
for 6 bludgeoning damage.
As you kick him in the stomach and you feel his ribs break in underneath, and he falls to the ground limp and lifeless.
Good, that's my turn. Oh, yeah, that's my turn.
Leaving 1 that hasn't been hurt and 3 that have been cut with the sword.
Critically wounded.
Is there such a thing as a morale check here?
I mean,
What do they do
I
for
do
5th edition?
morale checks all the time.
What do they do for 5th edition? Is it the higher you roll, the braver they are, or?
When I roll morale checks in 5th edition, I usually use either their wisdom or their intelligence score. And then if they're
Okay,
not high enough, they have to
that
beat
works.
the DC that I set.
They all take off running, rolling a natural 3 anyway. As they all turn and start running away. Each of you gets an attack of opportunity if you choose.
Yeah, fuck those dogs. I'll definitely take an attack of opportunity.
Me too.
Okay, with your sword, make an attack roll.
3 times.
Just once. It's just
Just once.
1 free attack on them as they're running away. It's their turn, technically. It's your reaction.
14.
That's a hit. Easily. 1d8 plus 6.
$11.
Plus. Okay, nice. Yeah, as you go stabbing it in the back, it stops moving, pins to the ground under your blade. What do you do for your melee attack, Sarah?
Well, all I can really do is an unarmed strike because I don't have any weapons drawn.
You try and kick the one that hasn't been hurt, or one of the ones that has?
One of the ones that has.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Alright, so I roll a 24 for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. As you go running up and kick it in the nuts, and it begins kind of limping, you felt its leg dislocate under your foot. As it's kind of
I'm so
and
sorry. He made me do it. I wouldn't have done that.
poof, all of them disappear.
Michael, I think you're getting fucked with.
I think so too.
Alright, I reload all my weapons. You want to sit down, take a short rest, and have a meal?
Yeah, I think so too. I think we need a rest.
Cool.
As you spend your... I've been trying to come up with a way to incorporate hit dice into it.
I mean, you could just run regular hit dice.
Magical shields.
I'm kind of thinking of going with, you have all your hit dice that you could spend on either a short rest or long rest, but that's all you get until the end of the day.
Well, that's kind of the point of the long rest, right? You get them all back.
No, you get to use what you haven't used on a short rest that day.
Okay, that's still more than we normally get.
Yeah, because I'm kind of getting used to the fact of so many hit points restored just by sleeping. I'm getting used to it.
Well, we
Okay.
blow all of our spells and then they come back.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and on a long rest, you get all your hit dice back at the end of it. Okay, but anyway, that's an idea I'm thinking. I'll let you guys know more. You gain your level plus your hit points for now, which is level 12 plus con 12 and 2 is 14. You gain all 14 of the hit points you took back, Michael, on a short
Nice.
rest. And Sarah, you barely took any damage.
Yep, I'm back up to full.
Okay. After short rest, sitting around and eating, you feel a stroke on your cheek, Michael, of a gentle hand caressing, and you see a white shimmering glove kind of disappear and out of the corner of your eye.
Huh?
Michael, what? I sense the disturbance in your.
You sense the disturbance in the force.
Your midi chlorians were going crazy.
Your Dragon Balls are going crazy.
You turn around and look out of the corner of your eye and you see that same red-haired, pale-skinned maiden kind of just standing there with the pouty, full red lips, long eyelashes blinking at you.
What are we in a cartoon?
Come with me, please, she says as she crosses her legs and puts her hands on her knees.
How can I trust you?
Michael, who are you talking to?
Don't you see her?
Nope.
Michael, who are you talking to?
Guess it's a spirit, but she's real. I see her right there. I describe like exactly how she looks with like her face and her lips and her hair and what she's wearing.
Michael,
I'm staring right at her.
We're just gonna leave that one alone.
No, I'm gonna follow this one.
She stands up and crosses her arms, about to pout, and she begins to smile.
Die loudly.
And she begins kind of motioning her hands in a wave form over one another to beckoning you to follow her. As she begins taking you back towards the bridge.
I'm gonna follow Michael at a distance, but I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace and Stealth.
Okay. And you're moving along quietly. Roll your stealth check.
29.
Nice. Moving along ever so quietly without even disturbing the leaves around you. You've picked up a little bit, being a bard, the knowledge you have, just kind of picked up how to generally sneak along. And you see Michael walking towards the bridge, and she turns, still kind of walking backwards, motioning, or no, you see Michael turn,
Yes, yes.
walking towards the bridge. Just for the hell of it, make a wisdom saving throw, Michael. For you is +2.
Is the bridge like destroyed in any way?
Nope. It seems like a really strong, youthful wooden rope bridge that goes to that tree in the center pillar.
18.
What's that?
18. So I did.
18. Nice. Okay, yeah.
Two.
Either way, you're passing. You're kind of just standing there scratching your head, more curious than anything.
Yep.
Although you do feel extremely attracted to her, she does not take control of you.
Sorry, I was married. I lost my wife. My heart's to my wife, who I lost in the battle.
And she looks at you, crosses her arms and pouts and stomps one foot. Huh. Well then, if you don't come to me, I'll have to come to you. As she shimmers away.
Oh, shit.
And you see for just a quick blink of a second, a humanoid figure that you can't quite make out walking across the bridge toward
Okay, a humanoid figure?
walking across a bridge towards you. A humanoid silhouette.
Do I see this?
Yes, you actually see this one.
How close is he to Michael? Or how close is it to Michael?
Maybe about 40 feet.
Okay, I guess this is a good time to reveal my position.
About
He's obviously charmed.
equal distant from. He's almost
I'm
right
not
in the
charmed.
middle. No, you're not charmed, but
I'm just curious.
I don't know that. I'm gonna pipe up in Michael's head. How far does this link go?
you've already made the contact. It's
Miles.
as long as on this plane.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah,
How's it going down there?
this chick is freaking crazy.
I told you we could be leaving. Now look at where she's taking you, back to this stupid fucking tree.
I'm kind of curious to see why she's protecting this tree. Is there some kind of magic or something that we need to get?
Eyes up, somebody's coming.
You try and look at her, look at it, see what it is.
I don't know. Does it have snakes on there?
Make your perception check.
Oh. 17.
Okay, now also make a wisdom saving throw. No, constitution, sorry.
Ah, shit.
16.
Plus 6 is 22. Oh my god. This woman, this figure, this light figure is so beautiful walking towards you that you almost went blind. That you shield your eyes from her, only kind of managing to catch glimpses out of the corner of your eye, with her long flowing hair, walking, kind of ballerina like, swaying her hips, long blonde hair that flows just past her knees. A
All right, so
tiny little green.
I killed a creature last time, so I have one more point back, right?
Yeah,
Or 2 points. Did I kill 2 creatures or 1?
I think you killed
2, right?
2. Yeah, the one that tried running away. Yeah.
All right, so I got 2 freaking.
Great
Points
points
left.
back.
Would this be a good time to fire a warning burst?
Oh no, it's freaking. I'll say this mentally to you. Freaking knock her the shit out. Don't kill her. Knock her out.
All I have is a gun. How am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. Figure a way out.
Yeah.
Charm her. Sleep her.
I gotta get in close for that.
All right, I can't help you there.
I'm just gonna come down. I'm coming.
As you
Alright,
go
let's
kind
see.
of moving quickly and you try to slow your walk a little bit so that she catches up, you eventually sense her presence about 15 feet behind you.
All right, let's see.
Howdy, bitch.
Who's your mama?
I immediately draw my okay, so I know they don't work as stun sticks anymore, but they're still bludgeoning weapons, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I draw those.
Okay. And you go running up towards her?
No. I'm gonna let her and Michael do their thing, but if she charms Michael, it's over for her.
She continues walking closer to Michael. Eventually walks up to you, Michael, and pulls your hand down from shielding your face and looks at you
Before
with
she can even do that, I want to throw I got 2 attacks that I can do, so 6 attacks altogether.
Holy shit! Okay, we're doing it.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna use my sling. So I'm gonna aim for the head, and hopefully it's a knockout hit.
Okay. Make your
I'm
attack
also
rolls.
gonna use 2 of my grit points.
Uh-huh.
Oh my fucking god!
I love my character in some ways.
We believe your meticulously planned out story, Jose. This is what we think of it.
No, this is why I put these creatures here, is to just see what you're gonna do.
Well, it's killing time.
I'm gonna do dazing shot. Double dazing
Okay.
shot.
Okay. Make your 6 attack rolls. That's right. You get your excellent surge back on a short rest.
Yeah. Well, not just that. I killed 2 creatures.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah. For the dazing shot too. Yeah.
All right, so 3 attacks and 20, 19, 11, 8.
19,
of course, it
11,
was the
and
grit.
8
Mhm.
is 30, 22, and 19. All 3 of them are hits. Go ahead and roll
Next,
3d6 for damage.
let me do the next roll real quick.
Okay.
Next roll
Yeah.
is 20, 15, and 13.
All 3 of those are hits.
And the first
Damn.
one's a grit too. That's awesome.
Let's roll a 5d6. And then
5d6.
and then 1d6 for the crit.
20 altogether,
Okay.
and then 1d6.
20 plus 30, that's 50 points of damage.
A 6. Nice.
Then 6, 12, that's 62. And 6 is 70 points of damage. As you just fling these rocks at her, one right after the other,
Dunk, 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 right in the head. Dunk, same
bludgeoning
spot.
her in the face. She begins screaming. "Ah!" Let me see if she has resistance to. She does not have resistance to piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing, so all of these normal rocks just thud, 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 crack her face, crack her in the chest, breaking bones underneath these heavy rocks as the last one goes and explodes her head.
Goes
And
right
she
through
falls
her
over
head.
sideways. She falls over right sideways over the rope on the rope bridge, and eventually just tumbles down into the darkness expanse, which goes beyond your sight below.
That's awesome. I can see the picture.
The body went over the edge into the darkness.
I think we need to go check this tree out, though. We need to go investigate where all this shit was coming from.
And as you get closer to that tree, you see that it begins wilting and. Sorry. As you get closer to this tree, you begin seeing that it starts wilting and dying, the leaves falling off one by one, and then dozens, and then the branches begin shriveling up. And you notice
I killed the forest.
you
Ferngully.
you begin.
What's the evil person's name? Hexus. I'm Hexus.
And as you're walking along, you hear Michael in the back of your mind, "Hey, psst, psst. I like the taste of that dog. I wish I could have tasted some of that nymph."
What the fuck are you talking about?
Draw me from your sheath again.
What the? Do I hear this too? I take it.
Yeah, this is all in your mind, Michael. Did you hear it? And Sarah's
What the?
just hearing it.
I look down at the sword.
Yes. Yes, draw me.
I look at Sarah. I look at the sword. Look at Sarah. Pull it up. Do like this freaking like spin around, freaking pull out kind of cool thing.
Sneak up on them. You know, I got my girlfriend pregnant once on a pull-out couch. As you draw the sword swinging around, it says, "Yes, sneak up on them. Let us be stealthy. Slay
Sneak up
them
on
from
who?
behind. Our enemies, I yearn for the taste of blood."
So
Perhaps I can help, it says, as you turn invisible.
nice. That is an awesome power. What other powers do you have?
When you sneak up on someone, my thirst is at its greatest, and I can drain the most blood from them.
Do I get life back for draining blood?
It is to feed me. All I give you is the chance to defend yourself and defeat your foes. Basically, in layman rules, it gives you when you do a stealth, it gives you the thieves sneak attack ability with
Huh.
4d6. So once per turn, if you manage to sneak up on somebody, you get to do an extra 4d6 on the first attack.
Sick. All right, let's get going. Follow the yellow brick road. Yeah, I wonder if that was like the forest spirit freaking protector or some shit. Me too. She was trying to kill me.
She didn't
I
even
don't
have a
know.
chance. It was 6 rocks at her face and broke her head.
I'll help you as long as you help us. Yeah, exactly. No, you have to fucking try and charm me? Blind me? Fuck, just because I'm a male? Bitch. Oh, she was
Yeah.
amazingly hot.
So the path does continue on a little bit more.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad. We're just like rocking it.
And you,
Nope. My
yeah,
alignment's
you
always been
get
the same.
chaotic neutral.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the chaotic good over there from Sarah's borderline neutral evil. Fuck all you bitches.
Fuck off.
Yeah, even if you know better, you do it on principle just because fuck the police. Save face. Yeah. And you continue on the path. For another few hours, it's getting close to a day, but the trees begin thinning, and you begin seeing long rolling hills. And off in the distance, you see a mound of dirt. But between you and that mound of dirt, you see a bunch of boulders, almost sitting like eggs on the various hills. That you could like, what? You can there. It's all rolling hills. There's as you get closer, there's a hill that leads towards that little mound in the dirt that's maybe 40 feet wide and 40 feet high, perfectly round, kind of facing away from you.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking this might be a breeding ground. What kind of scares me?
They're
That's
made
what I'm
out of
thinking.
stone. They're boulders.
Stone freaking eggs or some shit. I mean, I don't trust this land. This land seems so magical to me and so expect the unexpected.
You've kind of heard about some of this from some of your coworkers, but nothing like you could. This is beyond what you've imagined. Yeah. So many boulders, side, not in any particular pattern, just scattered high, low on the hills, and maybe about a mile is the mound that kind of pokes up higher than all the rest of the hills.
Maybe we should go up in the hills, put a camp out, and just kind of watch the valley and see what happens when we rest.
You kind of go walking around a little bit, find a distance from the boulders and a little clearing that seems safe enough. And you manage to catch a glimpse of what's on the other side of that mound. Is a couple of 35-foot pillars that go up with a mound of dirt and almost like a silvery platinum type circular half circle archway between these two pillars with large engravings that flicker in the sunset as the sun goes down. What do you all speak? Elvish, Dwarvish? I
I
know
do
Michael
talk
speaks
regular
Dwarvish.
human, but I do have secondary Dwarvish. Ooh, good
You,
combination.
Sarah, kind of understand these. It's saying something. Beware the guardian below. Only the chosen may touch the stars. You
Find the
guys were
Dragon
going
Ball.
for the Dragon Ball. And you made friends with a guy and got him to do you a favor. You can see this off in the distance. These pillars are huge with the runes glistening in the light. You guys are in a clearing uh, far enough away from the boulders.
Yeah, the chosen one. What? Huh? Fuck that. Yeah, me too.
The guardian below defends and something about only the chosen one may touch the stars.
Yeah, I think I did. Sure.
Right? Bring Hida and Alara and make a big old battle against a coalition in space. so, so you guys take your long rest with the sun setting directly behind the mound, leaving one last twinkle of the platinum. And that's what we're going to call it tonight. It is that time already.
Going quick.
Yeah, but it was fun, and we say, don't you worry, son. You're going to really like this next part. It gets really crazy here when they visit us. And pats him on the head and exit stage left. Yeah,